Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of my new series, Read the Game. Here, we will analyze our heroes, our teammates, and the enemy's builds and abilities and discover what items and playstyle would work best to shatter the opponent's vein crystal, featuring Koshka, the feline fatale. Now, I'm no expert or pro at the game, but I have developed this Read the Game build system that when used effectively yields great results as seen on screen. Let's get started by quickly reviewing and summarizing Koshka's abilities and heroic perk. Blood Rush. Koshka gains 2.5 move speed for 4 seconds when she damages an opponent with an ability. This is what makes her a hit and run character and what makes her so much fun to play. Pouncy Fun. Koshka leaps to the targeted enemy and deals damage. This is a great gap closer and a good means of escape. Twirly Death. Koshka spins, dealing damage to surrounding foes. Her next 2 auto attacks will deal bonus crystal damage. This is the ability you should start with and what you should overdrive first. This is what Koshka uses to carry games. Abuse this ability and you will succeed. Yummy Catnip Frenzy. Koshka leaps at the targeted enemy and unleashes a flurry of attacks, stunning the enemy for 2.2 seconds and dealing damage. I personally find this ult has more downsides than up, but more on that later. Right now, let's take a look at her core items. Aftershock. I always rush this item. So be it I'm fighting tanks, squishies, or fighters, this item is an absolute must-have on Koshka. Why? 15% max health damage after using an ability with a 1.5 second cooldown. This gives Pouncy Fun Twirly Death's passive and adds so much burst to Twirly Death. So let's say the enemy has 1000 HP, that's 150 free damage. And if you time it correctly, you can Pouncy Fun, apply Aftershock, Twirly Death, apply Aftershock again, and Twirly Death's passive. That's 300 plus free damage. Need I say more? As for Clockwork and Shatterglass, Read the Game rules state that you build according to your necessities. While it's okay to buy other items other than those that lead to Clockwork is fine, forgetting to buy or straying too far from the path isn't. For fighting squishies, I built Clockwork first, then Heavy Presence second. Squishies tend to play as glass cannons. You can take them down fast, but they can put you down just as quickly. So those few seconds shaved off your cooldown are worth more than a great initial burst. As for tanks, I prefer to build Shatterglass to boost burst power from a single combo, and that's all you really want to do. Get in, hit him hard, and get out. Unless he's got 20% health, you will not single combo a tank. The best you can do is damage him as much as you can and leave until you or an ally can take him down. I consider these to be must-haves on a good Koshka, as Read the Game rules state, 3 core items useful for the hero and 3 situational items useful for the specific game. So, what are good items in Koshka? Anything. This is where Read the Game shines. Enemy team has nothing but WP? Get armor. Enemy team has great CC? Get that reflex block. Allies keep trying to kill Ardiago while he ults and utterly fail? Reflex block for the whole team. While situational items are different for every game, I find myself constantly buying Flare Gun for good added health and constant vision for either push checks or those annoying visible enemies, as well as Slumbering Husk for those hard hitters. So instead of listing all the possible situations, let's focus on Koshka's weaknesses and what items help work around them. Koshka relies on quick ins and outs then outrunning her opponent for surviving. So heroes with stuns and slows are Koshka's worst nightmares, especially if the enemy player is effective at constantly landing stuns and good follow-ups. If you know the enemy team has good crowd control, use reflex block mid-pounce for the added protection. As for boots, I usually don't buy any. I jungle leaving the monsters closest to lane for last, quickly kill or just provoke blood rush and use that to run into lane. Another important attribute to Koshka is her ult. I feel the damage it does is too low, plus the fact that enemy's heroes can still attack makes this a rather inconvenient ult, except for those whopping 2.2 seconds of stun. I pretty much only use her ult for those 2.2 seconds. For example, 1v1ing a Cruel would be suicide, but not for Koshka. Pounce, twirl, auto, then run. Any Cruel would chase you knowing they'll get that life back, and just as your cooldown hits 3 seconds, ult him. By the end of your ult, you'll have Pounce and Twirly Death ready again. Unless Cruel was super fed, he should be dead before he regained any life. Koshka's ult is best used in 1v1, 2v1, and 3v1 situations, catching an opponent out when alone in jungle or targeting the back line in a teamfight. Lastly, Koshka's ult can be cancelled by a reflex block. I never see anyone buy one in casuals, so it's not much to worry about. However, if you ever see anyone buy it, they probably know what they're doing and you should be wary of them. Now, let's take a look at some plays.
Nice legs, Daisy Dukes makes a man go. That's the way they all come through like low cut, see through shirts that make ya. That's the way she come through like.
'Cause I just set them up, just set them up, just set them up tonight. 'Cause I
Just set them up, just set them up, just set them up to knock them down.
I think I should know how to make love to something innocent without leaving my fingerprints out. Now, LOVE is just another word I'll never learn to pronounce. How do I say I'm sorry 'cause the word is never gonna come out? Now, LOVE is just another word I'll never learn to pronounce.
Tight jeans, double D's making me go. All the people on the street know. Iced out, lit up, make the kids go. All the people on the street know.
'Cause I just set them up, just set them up, just set them up tonight. 'Cause I
Just set them up, just set them up, just set them up to knock them down.
think I should know how to make love to something innocent without leaving my fingerprints out. Now, LOVE is just another word I never learned to pronounce. How do I say I'm sorry 'cause the word is never gonna come out? Now, LOVE is just another word I'll never learn to pronounce. You know that type of just don't work on me. Whistling and trying to flirt with me. Don't take it personally, 'cause we were never in love. It doesn't really matter who you say you are. Singing out the window of your car. Find another girl across the bar, 'cause LOVE is not what this was. I think I should know how to make love to something innocent without leaving my fingerprints out. Now, LOVE is just another word I never learned to pronounce.
guys, I hope you managed to see how I applied everything I just explained. If you learned something new, or if this video helps you improve your Koshka play, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Before I end this video, I'd just like to put out there that if you're looking for a guild, you're more than welcome to join mine. Just look me up, friend me, and ask for an invite. I'd like to set up a Discord and get a small team going for competitive play. I play almost every day from 11 PM till I fall asleep. See you guys in the fall.